Hello my loves! I'm a little sick. I've been sick for a week now. We've been traveling. We've been away from home for almost a month, I would say. So it's been quite intense, and we're finally back here, home. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll enjoy this cozy, chaotic knitting content. This is gonna be kind of like a knitting update, knitting diary, knitting vlog style. I'm gonna throw things in here and hope for the best. If you hear some noises in the background, the puppies are eating or chewing on a bone that they found outside. So you might hear them chewing, but I think their teeth are growing, so they need to kind of put them to work, I guess. So I wanted to catch up with you because I have some projects that I've been working on and some projects that I want to unravel and use the yarn. So last video I mentioned the knit along that I want to host, which is the movie knit along. Some of you I think already started to knit. I didn't have the yarn, and I was browsing on the internet trying to find the perfect yarn. So this knit along, for those who don't know, it's a knit along inspired by movies. Easy. A beautiful subscriber also told me that there is a book, I'll try to find the name of the book, which has a lot of, I think it's Knitflix, something like that, it's called like that, I think, which has a lot of movie inspired garments and patterns, things like that. And I got so inspired to create this knit along because I wanted so bad to recreate or knit the cardigan that one of the main protagonists of the movie Knives Out has. And it's a cute brioche cardigan, love it. I love also the color, it's kind of like a lilac mauve color. And I was browsing and trying to find the yarn, and then I went to my wardrobe and I found this big cardigan that I've knitted a couple of months ago, and more than a couple of months ago, maybe 3-4 months ago. And it's a beautiful cardigan, and I absolutely love how this looks. However, I don't like the way it fits. It has a beautiful drape. I use an hand-dyed yarn by Ruby and Roses. She sent it to me. I paired this like a merino and cashmere blend with a silk mohair, so it has this beautiful halo. Now I think it looks more bluish, but it's a beautiful mauve. Yeah, that's the color. And this has a very similar color to the Knives Out cardigan. So I am thinking to unravel it. It's quite of a shame because it took me quite a lot. I mean, it's a full garment, you know. However, I don't know if it's so smart to buy a very similar yarn and knit another cardigan and have this in my wardrobe and not use it as much. I mean, I could gift it, but I so love the color, and it so happens to be the same color as the cardigan I want to knit. So I'm thinking to unravel it. However, it has mohair, silk mohair in it, so it might be very difficult. So I was just thinking to try to unravel the bottom hem and see if it's hard, then I'll just re-knit the couple of rows that I unraveled. Otherwise I'll just keep unraveling until I'll have the the yarn. But I mean, it's a beautiful cardigan. I just, but I really don't like the way it fits. It's kind of like, the fabric is so drapey and nice, but it still doesn't, it kind of hangs, but in a way that I don't really like it. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, why am I doing this? So that's the plan, trying to unravel this baby. Then I've started a little jumper for myself because here it's absolutely super cold, very cold, and I have been wearing, we've been traveling quite a lot the past month, and I've been always wearing, like every day, my tulip jumper by Melody Hoffman. I love the way that garment fits and looks and feels on my body. It's just perfect and it's so warm. I've knitted it in an unspun yarn called Nutiden. And so I decided to cast on another one, but this one I slightly modified it and I made a kind of turtleneck kind of thing. We'll see how this will look. But I'm using this gorgeous yarn. It's the unspun yarn that I mentioned, Nutiden, and it's so soft. I love it. I've been wearing this hat that is made out of the Nutiden every day as well. I finished this Oslo hat as well by Petite Knit, so I've been using both hats daily and love them. So I have some skeins, some plates of this yarn. I'm holding it double. This is, I think, is called Lucra, the color, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. And I did a little yarn swap with a beautiful soul, Caroline, and she sent me this amazing yarn. So I really, really would love to have another tulip jumper in this color. The problem with this Nutiden yarn for me, apart from the fact that if it's very fragile, but that's okay. That's really about readjusting the way we knit, being more gentle. But the main problem for me is that it peels a lot. Like the two garments that I've made with this type of yarn are peeling a lot, so much. And it's almost a bit upsetting because I don't really like the way a garment looks with a lot of peels. I've noticed, for example, this little scarfy thing that I have here that I always wear. This is made with one strand of Nutiden and one strand of silk mohair. And this one doesn't peel. Probably it's the silk mohair that kind of keeps everything in place. So I was thinking, I know that I've already started it and I will continue. I will not unravel this because it's a nightmare to unravel an unspun project, unspun yarn project. But I was thinking to hold it together from now on. So from the, starting of the raglan increases onward. I was thinking to hold a little strand of silk mohair together with this. I just have to find the perfect color that doesn't really spoil this color, because I love this color. It's kind of like a mossy, earthy, dark green. It's just so beautiful. I so love it. So that could be a solution. Otherwise, I'll just, if I don't find the perfect silk mohair for this project, I could just continue and live with the peeling. That could be. I need to go to the main town and buy some food, and then we'll try to deal with this baby and see if unraveling this is a nightmare and I should just have this garment as it is or gift it or use the yarn.
What my heart
We'll see.
was in for till you stepped into the room. And I didn't show, but I wanted to know everything I could about you. See, I was told the dreams were made to be believed in, so I put every single dream in you. But you said
Good morning. It's the day after yesterday. And I managed to unravel a bit of the cardigan. This is how much yarn I got, and maybe cropped fits better, and then I don't have to unravel it all, because to be honest it was quite, I think it took me like 2 hours to unravel the 10 centimeters of the bottom part. So I think this looks really nice. I feel that this looks really cute cropped. Somehow long was more functional because long cardigans, you know, they cover the lower back, so it's really nice and important. However, I wouldn't gravitate to this garment, and I think that like this it would be better. So the most difficult part to unravel, it was this detail, this kind of braids with lateral braids as well. It was so hard to unravel, so I'm thinking to just keep this beautiful lateral braid and then knit maybe 5 centimeters of ribbing, like 1 by 1 ribbing, and then just cast it off. And I'll use this yarn for a hat, maybe something like that, because it's beautiful yarn, but I cannot unravel this entire garment. I think I'm really happy with this, how it looks. And for the knives out cardigan, I will purchase some yarn, or I'll check in my stash, but I really would like a cardigan that is kind of this color, maybe brighter and stronger. I would like something that is a little bit more bold, and I think that since the cardigan that I want to knit is either, and I'm choosing between 2 patterns, but it's either made with half fisherman rib or brioche, and I think both of those techniques are quite hard, and I think it would be really nice to have a very bright, fun color to knit with, so it will keep me engaged. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm gonna add the buttons, and I think I'll find maybe like light white shell-like buttons, so they're, you know, matching this kind of very romantic style. I think it's important to be adaptable with crafts in general. In any craft, it's important to be patient and work on the things that you want to work, but also I think that flexibility is also an important aspect of crafts, of knitting in this case. So be very patient but also very flexible. And usually I try to, you know, tank through, I would say, like really push through and finish things, but I want this year to be a year of flexibility, patience, strength and courage. and apply that to a simple garment as well, because you know, these big words don't mean anything if we don't apply them to everyday activities. So very happy that I took this decision. Okay, I wrapped myself with this cozy shawl that I've knitted, and I want to kind of chat a little bit. Now the puppies are outside and they just want to come in, so perfect timing. Let me show you the puppies. They're very kind of like teenagers, so yeah, it's a fun time. I want to talk a little bit about the past year and kind of thank you because it was a full year of my wild knitting podcast, of We Grow Wild in general. In this channel we share so many different things, but I've shared a lot about my knitting practices, and it was such a beautiful experience, and the amount of support and love and advices that I received, I absolutely didn't expect it to be so special and so much. So I really want to thank you because without you I wouldn't be able to continue sharing things and feel so much love and so much, you know, creativity, because I create mostly because I know that someone will appreciate it. And also for myself, I love to create no matter what, but the amount of support that I received, it's absolutely unbelievable. And so I wanted to kind of, thank you so much and do a little giveaway to share my appreciation and my gratitude with you. And if I could, I would absolutely gift something to each and every one of you, but I'm not there financially yet. But I'm absolutely not there, and I hope one day I will, and I think I will one day. Maybe I can, gift something to everyone. I don't know, it would be really nice. But for now, I'll do a little giveaway and pick a winner. And I was thinking to gift this beautiful book called The Wild Craft by Katerina Seixas, I think her name is. And she's the author behind the blog The Olive Trees and the Moon. It's a beautiful, beautiful blog full of inspiring crafts and recipes and tips and advices. And this book has so much and is so beautiful. You can check it. I have the link in the description box. And is not sponsored at all. She doesn't know of my existence, but I think it's such a beautiful book, and it has so much in it. And it's really about creating with wild plants and with wild things around us, that I thought is really it's kind of a little perfect gift, because we've been wild around here. And so to participate to the giveaway, if you want, you can write something wild that you've been doing the past year. I think it will be really fun to read what you've done, and it can be anything. It can be craft related, like something wild, some wild garment that you knitted. It can be that you've ate something that, I don't know, was foraged, or anything wild, like actions that are out of your comfort zone and made you feel a little, shaky, but really woke up the wild creature inside you. It can be anything that you consider wild. So it will be really fun for me to read what you've done, or what you consider wild. So yeah, comment, and then I'll pick a little giveaway winner, and I'll send the book directly from whatever platform I'll buy it from, maybe from our website, I think. So I'll put both the book and her blog in the description box. She's just wonderful. So, and I think that book is so full of beautiful things, and is also very hands-on, so really full of recipes and things. So I think it's a really nice gift. And if you have it already and you happen to be the giveaway winner, we can find something else I can gift you, maybe another book or perhaps a yarn. We'll see. But yeah, it's a beautiful book. So that's the little giveaway to kind of celebrate your support and this past year full of beauty and creativity. So yeah, I want to really thank you and express my gratitude, because this year has been so enriching for me. Inspiring to have a community of people that really appreciate what you do and really are there for supporting you, and to get inspired and to share energies that are very beautiful. So thank you, for real, thank you. And this year that is coming, I will keep sharing the things that I want to share. I will share my knitting practices. I will share other videos that I wanted to create. I know that variety is not really pushed up by the algorithm, but it's okay. I'll keep sharing what I want, and I hope you'll stick around. I don't have massive plans for this year in terms of this channel. I just want to keep creating. I want to be more genuine with the energies that I share here. Not that I haven't been genuine, but I've been kind of pushing sometimes myself too much to create. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but I think I'll keep sharing what my creative and wild self wants to share. And I want to also be very flexible and adaptable this year, and courageous. I want to put more energies also in the Patreon little platform, little group that we have. It's full of beautiful wild allies, and they've been supporting me so much, even though I was all over the place with, you know, consistency in sharing videos with them. But I've been sharing some things, and it's been really beautiful to see how people support me no matter what. So yeah, if you want to support me extra, you can go on my Patreon. So thank you also for that. I feel really like that I'm struggling to talk because I have this coughing and this, you know, blockage in this area. So I think I'll wrap this video up. Okay, I'm gonna give some attention to my little white creatures, and thank you so much for being here, for celebrating this year with me, and starting this new year. And yeah, let's continue. See you next time. It's quite a gloomy day today. My God, that ruin looks really like very sad. The beautiful oak tree there is such a beautiful, beautiful tree, both in the winter, in the spring, and during the summer. Such a beautiful tree. So beautiful. And this is my poor garden. I planted some kind of kale and cabbage in October, November, I think, but they're not really happy. I didn't really help this plant so much. And then I planted some calendula, and these are growing, which I expected because calendula is such a strong, resilient plant. We have one broccoli or two, more broccoli and more cabbage. No, this is cauliflower, sorry. We have also chicory to harvest. This is delicious. And what else do we have here? Nothing. We have one onion and more calendula. Little sad garden, but yeah, didn't really take so much care of it. And these were some of the sunflowers I grew this summer. They're still kind of standing. They're beautiful. And these are the puppies.